Hello dear friends, how are you? I hope everything is fine. I welcome you all on Padhai Se Dosti YouTube channel. In today's video session, we are going to discuss about the drainage system of Brazil. So what do you mean by drainage system? It is nothing but the river system which is present in that country. Okay, it is known as the drainage system of that country. Okay, so like in India, there are many rivers in Brazil. One of the major rivers, that is the Amazon river basin, is also lies in this country, and it is the largest river in terms of volume in the world. Remember this fact. Amazon river is the largest river in the world in terms of volume of water. And which is the longest river in the world? Do comment in comment section, guys. Okay, so let's check your static GK. So let's see how this drainage pattern or the drainage system of Brazil is. So let's start over here. So observe the map showing a major river of Brazil and India in figure 3.3 and 3.4. Take a two tracing paper and prepare a drainage basin of Amazon and Ganga. Name the basin. So you can do on your own. Here write a comparative note on the basins of Ganga and Amazon river. You may consider the following points for this comparison: the size of catchment area, their relative location within the respective countries, headwater region of river, orientation of river, major tributaries and their orientation, and some other points which you find relevant. Okay, so in this way you have to compare the two river basin and you have to write down a comparative notes. Before going to do this exercise, we will discuss the entire part of Amazon drainage system in today's video session and the drainage system of India in next video session, and after that we will deal with this particular question. Before that, let's discuss some of the important terms over here. So have you heard about this word catchment area? क्या होता है ये catchment area? तो देखो इस मैप में आप देख पाओगे कि ये पूरा जो एरिया है यहाँ पे, जिसे ये अमेज़न बेसिन बोला गया है. ओके, तो ये जितनी भी अमेज़न की ट्रिब्यूटरीज है वो जहां से पानी कलेक्ट करके इस नदी के मेन स्ट्रीम में लाती है, उस पूरे एरिया को कैचमेंट एरिया बोलते हैं. कैचमेंट मीन्स व्हाट? टू कैच द वाटर. ओके, इट कैचेस वाटर and try to deliver that water in particular river. Okay, so that is a catchment area. So entire this Guiana Highland, some part of this Andes mountain which lies in the western part over here. Okay, and the entire this northern part of Brazilian Highland is the catchment area of this Amazon river basin. So remember this thing. During the construction of any dam, you might have heard about the catchment area of that particular dam. If that catchment area is more, that site will be choose to construct that dam. Okay, so remember this term, which is a very important term, that is a catchment area. So we are going to see the catchment area of both the rivers, then the relative location where that river is located exactly in both the countries. So this Amazon river, it is in the northern part of Brazil. Okay, so we will discuss Ganga and other rivers, their location in India in next video session. Okay, so headwater region of the river. What do you mean by this headwater region? Headwater region is nothing but the region from where that particular river originate. Okay, so if you consider the Ganga, then its headwater region, it is in Himalaya near Gangotri glacier. Okay, if you consider this Amazon river basin, its headwater region, it is in Peru. Okay, Peru is a name of country which shares the border with Brazil. Okay, and it headwater region lies in the eastern slope of Andes mountain. Okay, here Andes mountains are there. Then orientation of the river. Orientation means what? In which direction that river is flowing. Okay, which is what is the slope of the basin of that particular river. Okay, the major tributaries and their orientation. Again, the left bank tributary, right bank tributary and their orientation. Okay, so all these things we are going to discuss. So let's see over here some more information about the two major river basin. Okay, one is Ganga river, which is from India, another one is Amazon river, which is from Brazil. So the total catchment area in square kilometer, total length of river in kilometers, water discharge in cubic meter per second is given over here. So just compare over here the figures or the numbers. Okay, so total catchment area of Ganga river is around 10,16,000 square kilometer. Okay, and that of Amazon River is 70 lakh 50,000 square kilometer. So it is almost 7 times than that of Ganga River. Then the total length of Ganga River is 2,500, and here it is a 6,400, which is almost more than the double of Ganga River. Okay, here the water discharge capacity, it is a 16,000 cubic meter per second. Here it is a 2,09,000 cubic meter per second. So it is almost 13 times more. So just try to compare the things like this, so you will get the idea about the catchment area, drainage basin, and length of both the rivers and their variation. Okay, so let's start over here. The drainage of Brazil. As far as the drainage of Brazil is concerned, there are three major river basin in Brazil. One we have discussed already, the Amazon River basin. Second one is Paraguay-Paraná River system in the southwest region of Brazil, and third one is the São Francisco in the eastern part of Brazil and other rivers at the coast. So here you can able to observe all the river basin. In northern part, the Amazon River basin is left bank and right bank tributaries you can observe over here. Here you can able to see the Paraguay-Paraná River basin, which is in the southwestern part of Brazil. Then you can able to observe this São Francisco River over here, which originate at the central highland. Okay, it flows toward the north and then it takes sharp eastward direction or eastward turn over here, and it meets to the South Atlantic Ocean. Here you can see some coastal rivers which originate near Great Escarpment and they drain into South Atlantic Ocean. Okay, here you can see some other river which originate on the northern slope of this Brazilian highland and they drain into North Atlantic Ocean. So in this way we are going to discuss all these drainage patterns one by one. So let's start with Amazon River basin. It collects its headwater from the eastern slope of Andes mountain in Peru. I have already told you this fact. Amazon River receives a huge discharge which is about 2 lakh meter cube per second. So can you imagine this 2 lakh meter cube per second volume of water? It is discharging each second. Okay, so each second 2 lakh meter cube per second. So it is a very huge water volume, and because of it what happens, it washes out the entire load or the entire sediment supplied to it from the catchment area. जितना भी उसी रिवर का कैचमेंट एरिया है वहां से जो भी पत्थर, मिट्टी, कंकड़ जो भी उसके साथ आता है, जो भी सेडिमेंट्स को कैरी करती है, वो पूरे के पूरे सेडिमेंट्स को वो वॉश आउट कर देती है उस एरिया से और डायरेक्टली जाके ओशन जो है अटलांटिक, नॉर्थ अटलांटिक ओशन, वहां पे जाके उसको डिपोजिट करती है. उसके वजह से उसके माउथ के यहाँ पे आइलैंड फॉर्म होते हैं. ओके, वहां पे डेल्टा फॉर्म नहीं होता तो आइलैंड फॉर्म होते हैं, वो भी देखेंगे. Consequently, the sediments are not deposited even at mouth, and a dense network of distributaries, which is characteristic feature of any big river near its mouth area, which is by and large absent in case of the mouth of Amazon River. So here you can able to observe in this map, there is no any delta region. Okay, here it is a part of Atlantic Ocean, but what happened over here near the mouth of this Amazon River, as it is washing out the entire sediment and it is depositing all these sediments in the ocean, near the mouth of this river there are many small islands formation taking place near the coast. Okay, so these are the coastal island, and this Marajo is the largest island which is formed because of the deposition of Amazon River near its mouth. Okay, so remember this fact again. Let's move ahead. Instead, we find a series of islands develop along the mouth of Amazon River beyond the coastline in the Atlantic Ocean. It will be interesting to know that at the mouth of river, the width of Amazon Channel is 150 km. जो भी नदी का पात्र होता है, उसकी जो width होती है, तो इस एरिया में अगर आप देखोगे तो 150 किलोमीटर है. Can you imagine the distance? 150 km. It is nothing but the two big cities. Distance between two big cities. You can imagine distance between Pune and Mumbai, which is somewhat more 170 km, but here you can able to imagine the 150 km. It is very huge distance. Okay, so most of the course of river is suitable for navigation. So what do you mean by navigation? Navigation means you can able to do a waterway journey in considerable part of this river. Okay, So waterway is developed over here. What do you mean by waterway? Where you can use that particular water for transport of different things, transport of passenger, transport of goods by different ships. Okay, so that area is known as navigable region of that particular river. Okay, there are two more terms, the upstream and the downstream of the river. Upstream means what? Where river originate, that is a hilly area which is not navigable. हिली एरिया में आप जाके शिप तो नहीं डाल सकते ना उस रिवर में, क्योंकि वो रैपिड के फॉर्म में बहती है, अलग अलग झरने होते हैं वहां पे, अलग अलग वाटरफॉल्स क्रिएट होते हैं, तो वहां पर तो आप शिप जो भी नाव है, जो भी नौका है, तो वहां पर तो नहीं चला सकते. तो जहां पे प्लेन एरिया में रिवर एंटर करती है और वहां से हम उसमें नेविगेट कर पाते, कोई भी शिप हो या कोई भी नाव हो उसको. ओके, तो उस एरिया को नेविगेबल एरिया बोला जाता है. जहां से रिवर ओरिजिनेट होती है उस एरिया को अपस्ट्रीम एरिया बोला जाता है, और जहां पे रिवर किसी ओशन में या समुद्र में ड्रेन करती है तो उसे डाउनस्ट्रीम एरिया बोला जाता है. ओके, सो रिमेंबर दिस टर्मिनोलॉजीज आल्सो. सो इन दिस वे वी हैव डिस्कस्ड द Amazon river basin. Then the next one is Paraguay-Parana river system. These two rivers are located in the southwestern part of Brazil. Both the rivers form a catchment area of River Plata in Argentina. So there is another river, that is the River Plata in Argentina, and this Paraguay and Parana rivers, they form a catchment area of this particular river. Okay, these two rivers and the Uruguay river in extreme south of the highland collects headwater from the southern portion of highland. So here it is a Brazilian highland region. Okay, this entire region is Brazilian highland. It is the southern part of that Brazilian highland, and these three rivers, one is this Paraguay, then Parana and Uruguay. Okay, so these three rivers, they are taking their headwaters, okay, from this southern part of highland. So in this way these two rivers are also important. Then the third one is São Francisco river. It is the third important river in Brazil. The entire basin of this river is within the Brazil. Remember this thing. If you see these three rivers, Paraguay, Parana, Uruguay, they are the inter-country rivers, means they are present in more than one nation. This Amazon river also, it is not only flowing in Brazil. It has its tributary from this northern countries, that is Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, some part of Bolivia, Peru. Okay, so these tributaries coming from different nations. That's why we cannot say that the Amazon river is entirely flowing from Brazil. So it is again multinational river. Okay, so remember this thing. But this São Francisco river, if you observe this river São Francisco, it is entirely flowing from the single nation. That's why it is a river flowing from only one country. Okay, the river flows towards the north for a distance about 1000 km over the plateau, and then it takes a sharp eastward turn to enter the coastal strip along the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, the river is navigable for a distance of about 250 km downstream reaches. Okay, so what do you mean by this? So here you can able to see this is almost 1000 km stretch of river which is present on the Brazilian highland, and after that it takes the sharp eastward turn and it enters into the coastal plain. Over here, as it is a plain area, you can able to navigate different ships, or the waterway can be developed over here, you can able to say. So this is a coastal area, and this river takes entire sharp turn over here and it drains into South Atlantic Ocean. So remember this thing again. Then the coastal river. Brazil has a number of short coastal rivers like India has. On the western coast of India, there are tremendous rivers. In each village or in each tehsil, you will find 2 to 3 coastal rivers. Okay, so the coastal area being densely populated, these rivers attain significance. Okay, why these rivers attain significance? Because this area is densely populated over here, the coastal area of Brazil. There are many international ports over here. There is a plain area. Again, there is a cultivation of coffee on the slope of this Brazilian highland and the Great Escarpment region. Okay, so that's why the population density along the coast is very huge, and that's why though these coastal rivers are very short length, they are very small rivers, then also their significance is very huge in this region. Remember this thing. Okay, so the river Paraniba and river Itapecuru. Okay, so here you can see the river Paraniba and Itapecuru. in the northern part of this Brazilian highland and the coastal plains. So it originates on Brazilian highland and it drains into northern Atlantic Ocean. So remember this fact. The rivers that enter South Atlantic Ocean collects their headwaters along the escarpment. River Puraguaca enters into Atlantic Ocean near the Salvador town. Okay, so here the river Puraguaca, which is not mentioned over here in this map, you can able to find that river by using the Google. Okay, so it is near the El Salvador town, which is the east flowing river. Okay, so remember all the river pattern there are. We can able to classify this river into three major river basin. One is the Amazon river basin in the northern part of country. Second one is Paraguay Parana river basin in the southwestern part of country, and third one is the east flowing river, Sao Francisco and other coastal rivers. Okay, so remember these important facts. So in this way we have completed the entire drainage system of Brazil. If you have guys any doubt regarding these all the concept which we discussed today, do comment, do like this session, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel so you will get the notification of upcoming video session. Our YouTube channel and the video notification you will get from Facebook also. Just search the Padhai Se Dosti on Facebook, so you will get our official page. Okay, do like this page so you will get the notification from Facebook also. So guys, thank you and have a nice day.